Boom, we're back.
Boom. What's up?
What's up, buddy?
Dude, I'm just fucking right now, to be honest with you.
Taking your last 3 days, I've had a big change for you.
Yeah, dude. All right, so like big thing right off rip is I'm not fucking hungry.
Good.
I haven't been hungry. That's great. Listeners, you fucking fat boy here is on a liquid only fucking diet for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. There's two things that are good. One, they're fucking delicious.
That's good. I was gonna ask if they tasted like shit, that would really fucking suck.
Oh, dude, for sure. Sorry about that. Sorry about your
That's
ears. Yeah, dude, if they tasted like shit, I'd never make it. The first fucking strawberry one, I like drank it and I was like, oh fuck, this gonna work.
All right.
And then I had I've got strawberry, mango, pineapple, and cookies and cream.
Ooh.
Just sounds like the best to me. And dude, the fucking mango is not good.
That's disappointing because I love mango flavored things.
Listen, imagine a mango pineapple protein shake. And like, it's okay because it's like a smoothie. The problem is it's just a mental problem, but like within like a minute, I'm like, this smells like rotten fruit. Yeah. And it also like, I'm sure that you fucking have like protein shakes and stuff, and they just somehow the smell can stain plastic.
It's wild. It'll go through the dishwasher and it's like, this still smells like double chocolate fudge. So what the hell? I'm surprised with those shakes they don't have like steak and potatoes flavored or something like that.
Man, so I can have soups. They have like packets that are like fucking protein soups or some shit. But I'm trying to I went with I don't actually like sweets, so it's weird that I went with like sweets.
Yeah.
But I think it's just that I was talking to my mom, and she was like, you could like put some ice and stuff in it to make it more of a smoothie. I'm like, no. The way that my mental that I'm handling this is that I don't eat anymore.
Yeah.
Like that's not part of my life. Like I literally am like, gotta go get my sustenance.
Yeah.
And I literally make it and I just go glop, glop, and that's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I must acquire nutrients.
That being said, being about middle of the day, fucking 3 days in, I'm about 10,000 calories behind old fat fuck John. Yeah. I don't know how to say this professionally, but the fucking Adderall is ripping.
Oh yeah.
No, dude, actually I'm kidding, but I went and cleaned out my truck, which meant get rid of all the fucking secret hidden food bags that I had from fucking fourth mealing.
Sure.
And it was cathartic.
Cathartic. Yeah.
Cathartic. I was trying to say catharsis. It was cathartic. I was like, all right, you fucking fat fuck.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, everybody that I've talked to is like, that's not a healthy way to handle things. I'm like, good.
Yeah.
Because it'll fucking work.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's how I stopped smoking. I was like, you don't need fucking cigarettes, you pussy.
Yeah.
Right?
There you go, buddy.
So,
well,
yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but I cleaned my truck. Definitely could tell that the medicine that I take was working, because I was like laying down in the back seat, flicking the carpet to get the crumbs up. Like, this truck about to be cleaner than it's ever been. And now I can't move the shit because I have it attached to this projector thing. But right over here, it's right off screen, you can't see. I'm building a giant shelf. And it's one of those Amazon wardrobes, actually.
Yeah, right.
Where it's been good.
That's what's
it's not hard to build, and I'm just literally I'm counting the lines to put the little clips on so then I can slide the stuff down.
Oh yeah.
Hilarious.
You were in laser focus mode.
Dude, yeah.
Well, perfect. Yeah. Well, hell yeah. Well, do we want to start with Backlash and the raw fallout of Backlash?
I think we do.
What a fucking crowd. Let's start with that.
Dude, they were good, and I feel like my hot take is, by the end of it, I was kind of just exhausted.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't mean in a bad, kind of in a bad way, to be honest with you. I think that I don't want to go into the match, but there was a couple matches where whatever, I don't know what they were saying because they were speaking French, but in my head they were going 1, 2, buckle my shoe. That's all I could fucking hear.
Yeah.
And then it was just like blah 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 blah, and I was like, that's cool. But it kind of, to me, after like the 48th time, it started to kind of take the suspense from the 2 counts, the 2.88s around.
Yeah.
Specifically the women's triple threat.
Oh yeah, Bailey, Naomi, and Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, there were some fucking bonkers, like very close 2 counts back to back to back to back, and it was like you're missing out on it because you're fucking singing. You fucking. Sorry.
Yeah,
nice.
that's an interesting take because it was, and especially, I mean, hats off to him for being so fucking, because they added so much to an already. I mean, if you would just hit mute and just watch the matches, they were fantastic matches.
Oh yeah,
and then you just have this electrifying crowd that, right. I mean, started off at 9-9 at the beginning and didn't let up until the end.
Dude, I got him again. You probably can't see him, but like I got fucking goosebumps.
Yeah,
when they were fucking singing Randy's song, I was like, man, he deserves this so much.
Does.
And I really liked the crowd a ton in the Cody AJ match, which was fucking great. Yeah. But I loved how, like, they were, anytime he did something, they would say phenomenal and sing their little fucking whatever their song is. I love that when it's like, yeah, he's clearly a fucking heel, but it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter.
AJ Styles, and this is the first and last time that French people are going to see him for a minute.
Sure, yeah. And everybody knew there was no way in hell he was beating Cody. So just them putting on a fucking banger of a fucking card was just, So it was good shit. You want to just go through each match? We'll start off with the tag match. Did we ever figure out your share screen?
I don't know if I did or not. Probably
you
not.
Would think I'd have it. I just have my little stickies attached to my camera, and I didn't put like the match order on it, unfortunately.
Oh no, I've got it. Oh, okay. It was Bloodline and Randy Orton KO.
Yeah, which quickly became a street fight, which was awesome.
Yes, it was.
Was. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing to complain about with. No, they're so on fire, dude. Oh, they're so on fire.
Yeah, we had a Tamalonga come back. Tamalong.
I don't know. I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
But I know I'm supposed to know, and that's okay.
Yeah. One half of the former, was it Gorillas of Destiny from New Japan?
Yep.
So
Yep.
That was exciting. Even with the little, I don't know if you saw the botch pulling the ref out. He was about a half step late.
Right.
So, but I mean, whatever. Camera angle kind of helped that out a little bit. But yeah, great. I mean, any returns or any debuts on a PLE is going to be awesome. So that was that was a perfect way to kick that off. That card,
dude, off. And like I mean, they just have I think for the last year to 2 years we've been saying just fucking trust the Triple H process because it's pretty good.
Yeah,
Solo is so legitimate.
Yeah,
he's so legitimately a fucking threat. To the fact that, like, I'm wondering, are we going to have, is fucking Roman eventually going to come back good guy? Is it going to be is it going to be a split bloodline Survivor Series?
I think so.
Oh my fucking God.
They got enough fucking family members to fucking make 2 teams.
Not even just the family members, like take the fucking people that Roman just shit on for the last couple years. Put Cody in there, because how you going to have that and not have Cody? Right? Take all of the people that he fucking beat that are like, all right, dude, you came back, you're cool now. I mean, the same shit they've done with Jey Uso.
Yeah.
He's going to be the fucking biggest babyface return ever if they do that.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be enormous.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think as much as we, like, everybody talk, oh, he's never there. Well, now he's not here, and it's like, we're like, good. Take your fucking time off, even though you had all the time off. But like, really, dude, he almost single-handedly saved the company from not demise, but
from being in a worse place than it was.
From being a 2011 WWE.
Yeah, that would have been real bad.
I just set a fucking a year from the 2010s because they were just, Yeah. If you think that that's a wrong take, tell us below.
Yes, please.
Yeah, it's not. Bailey defeated Naomi and Tiffany Stratton.
Great match.
So much ass, dude. I'm not trying to be fucking piggy pig, all right? But I was just like, look at all the fucking butt cheeks. This is a great, but more importantly, the wrestling was good.
The wrestling was great. A lot of action, a lot of, and again, I don't think anybody knew that Tiffany Stratton was going to take that pin. That's kind of why Naomi was in there. But I mean, the double or the double roll up they did to end the match. I think it saved them from one of them looking weaker, and then hitting the combo on. I think they almost hit like a 1D looking thing on Tiffany Stratton. Kind of made her look all right too. So, I mean, perfect way to make everybody not look bad.
Yeah, dude, everybody definitely looked good in the match. And I mean, Tiffany Stratton is like just really becoming like she's really just now on the roster the last couple months.
Yeah.
And I think that I'm glad Naomi didn't take the pin, honestly, because I don't like the old, it feels like old WWE where it's like you take someone who is a champion in another fucking thing and then just throw them on a losing streak.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
yeah, if she would have taken the pin clean, that would have been bad. But since it was a counter to a roll up, all right. And then you can plug her in anywhere. You could put her on a little losing streak, and then I don't know if they ever do like well, yeah. But the nice thing is they haven't made her look bad in the process. No, so
yeah, she's losing to champions.
Right?
Yeah. So I mean, you're right on that. If women's wrestling's in a great place in WWE, it oddly is because
historically it hasn't been.
Right. I want to talk about the women's tag titles before we talk about Damien Priest, Jey Uso.
All right.
Even though Damien Priest Uso was next, because I feel like it was a really good match, and I actually don't think that Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair had anything to do with why I really was confused for about 5 minutes of this match.
Yeah, there was a couple minutes in the middle where I was just like, something went sideways.
Somebody lost the fucking plot.
Well, I think Brian Zane brought up a really good point. I was watching his review. He said, if you look right before that, Jade took kind of a nasty little backbreaker.
Yeah.
And it almost looked like she got knocked loopy. So I think she was just trying to go through the motions. And if you're knocked loopy and going up against two women whose first language isn't English.
Yeah, good point.
It could make it, but they cleaned it up and it ended great. So.
Yep. That actually, I didn't see that, and I need to go check it out, because that would make a lot more sense, because I was looking at it and I was like, man, is she really just that fucking gassed?
Yeah.
Like, I could understand, because like she's got a fucking quadruple digit T-score with fucking abs like that, dude. Holy shit. But I was like, okay, maybe she's really gassed because her fucking heart's the size of a fucking 5-gallon bucket.
Could be.
But no, because then when she looked gassed, then she just fucking manhandled Kairi Sane, that finisher at the end, which was, I mean, obviously Kairi's helping, but like not a lot. Like you can't help gravity not be strong.
Yeah, right? It was a great finish. It was a fantastic finish, considering. And did it ruin the match? No. It was just like, when I see shit like that, I'm like, okay, how do they pull out of it? And if you fucking pull out of it creatively and then continue the match, cool. Just not going to be perfect.
That was my thing. I was like, just being able to fucking come back in front of that crowd on like your first big shot as like a group.
Yeah.
And for Jade, like her first real big shot as like a, not to take away, but going into the going into the Royal Rumble and fucking doing 4 minutes of work is awesome, but that's not like a wrestling match.
Yeah, you need to start having these 15, 20-minute matches, because that's what the WWE does with their megastars. So she'll get there. She's with a good tag partner for sure. One of the best, if not the best, women's wrestler active right now. So, for sure.
Yeah.
There are worse ways to start your career at WWE.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I was saying if fucking history's taught us anything, starting your career not so great is a surefire way to be a fucking superstar.
Right.
All right, Damien Priest, Jey Uso.
Again, Jay lost, but it made him. It didn't make him look bad. The banger of a match. Of course, we knew we were gonna have Judgment Day interference, but I just thought it was a great match. You know, you kind of have to have Damien win that. I think. And now you can plug Jay in. I mean, which is what they're doing. Into the King of the Ring. And every match that he's going to be on is going to be a fucking banger. So, yeah, I don't know that he'll win the whole thing, but we'll talk about that after all this. But yeah, just thought solid match. Crowd was super into it. Jay's entrance was unreal.
Jesus.
That gave me the juiciest of bumps right there.
Yeah, dude.
That was wild.
Dude, I love the production of New Era WWE.
Oh yeah, it's
dude.
Def Rebel aside.
Listen, and there are
there's some bangers. I'll give them
some real dirty fucking just shitball. Most of them are, honestly. But then I think that's okay because having the tribal chief theme that'll carry you a long way.
And yes,
yeah.
Exhibit A, his last 4 years is in the fucking WWE. So
yeah. Dude, and that song fucking, to me, as like a returning fan, his theme song is what I was like, oh, this is serious.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't some fucking dumb, like, I'm the fucking big dog bullshit.
Yeah, this is
like,
my yard.
My yard. Yeah.
Oh, shit. And imagine if he keeps that song, man, that pop, when he comes back, when you hear those first few notes of it, whoo. That's gonna be great.
Cody Rhodes, AJ Styles.
5 out of 5 classic.
That was a great fucking match.
5 out of 5.
You know it's gonna be good, but it was so good.
It was great. So good. Some of the moves that I hadn't seen in a while, like AJ Styles pulling out a burning hammer just for Cody to kick out at 1. I was like, oh my god.
Right. Yeah. I was like, oh my god. I loved it.
Great match. I mean, from start to finish. And I was a little surprised they kind of started off a little slow, which I thought the opposite. I thought AJ was just going to come out at, 100 miles an hour and say, Cody, keep up. But kind of plotting, kind of feeling it out. But once they got going, man, whew.
Dude, definitely the burning hammer was, I mean, that was cool. The kick out at 1 was just I stood up. I stood up. The fucking cartwheel. Stardust right in his face. I was like, I like Cody Rhodes. I like this Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, it's I don't know, man. That was just the last 2 backlashes have been fucking bangers.
Dude, then they have to go back to fucking Paris. Or Paris, sorry, they have to go to Paris. They need a stadium. Did you see the thing Fightful Select reported? I don't know. Somebody that maybe it's Triple H that said it. I don't know. I'm probably fucking this. I think Triple H actually said that Nick Khan messaged him one word and it just said stadium ?
Yeah.
Yeah. They need to go back to that, dude. Them singing Cody's song too, the whole fucking Jesus.
Ooh. Yeah, that was nuts. So
I was watching it. The only thing I was watching, this is kind of like not bad against the French crowd, but it was kind of like just my idea where I was like, in my head, I went, thank God Seth Rollins doesn't have a fucking match because you wouldn't hear anything. It would just be the whole fucking time.
Yeah, that would have been. I wonder when he's coming back. I know he just shaved his head and has a fucking big ass new deal. So he's always doing something to reinvent himself. So it was either he shaved his head or he had it all pulled up underneath that hat at the Derby.
I got to take a look at that. I didn't.
Oh, you didn't catch that?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I saw that you posted it, but I didn't look at it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a way for him to not, you know what I mean? Like, he can't hide all that hair in that little ass hat.
Let me see. Hold on. Seth Rollins Derby, right?
Yeah.
Fans at home, go look that up yourself because I can't feel. Oh, Jesus. No, I think he might be able to.
Maybe.
Look at his fucking wife and what the fuck she is wearing.
Which she's about the only person that can get away with wearing shit like that.
Fucking her and Erykah Badu. That's it. That is it.
Hats off to her, I guess.
Dude, I think he's got hair up there because he does the fucking high bald fade.
He does.
But
I wouldn't be surprised if he just fucking shaved his head for a fucking banger comeback. Oh.
He comes back just bald and beardless.
Yes.
Crazy.
We've got another one. We've got another one.
Right?
Oh, hell
God
yeah.
Damn.
Let's see. What else do I have in my... Oh, okay. So, Wyatt 6 might have some more info on all of that.
Oh, yeah.
Which this is already... We're recording this the Wednesday after Raw. So,
yep.
A lot of this has already been broken, but it's looking like the members will be Bo Dallas, Nikki Cross, Dexter Loomis, Joe Gacy, and Eric Redbeard. So, interesting group. Somebody posted, and I tried to find the tweet before we recorded, and I couldn't find it, but somebody said it kind of makes sense because they do this whole, like, you know, you were once lost and now you are found thing with him. And if you look at the storylines, past storylines with all those members, they've lost something. So kind of makes sense. And then somebody else decoded in one of the glitches or QR codes or whatever, there was a date for May 25th of this year, which is King and Queen of the Ring PLE. So is that a hint worth return? I don't know, but I'm stoked for it.
Yeah.
And a lot of the latest videos have been fucking wild. So,
dude, I'm just really interested if, like, how far back can they go with some, like, that Dexter guy? That's the dude that was fucking creeping on Miz for like a year, right?
Yep.
I would love it. I would love it if, like, they call back to that fucking story, or Nikki Cross just fucking coming out and not saying shit.
Yeah.
Forever. Like, make that a part of the fucking Uncle Howdy storyline. That was their, like,
yeah, I think that's what they're
hazing or whatever.
Yeah,
not hazing, but
could be. You also still have Alexa Bliss floating out there too. I know she's kind of doing her post baby in ring comeback. She's training a lot, so
yeah.
But I just don't see a world where she's not involved at some capacity. I've been wrong before, believe it or not.
Yep.
So anyway, that's me nerding out about my interests and what my Twitter searches have been.
That's better than mine, dude.
Yes.
It's way better than mine.
And I don't want to spend a lot of time on this next one, but from all the stories and allegations and everything, Drew Gulak and Ronda Rousey both suck. The end.
Bingo. Both of them are actually... Ronda sucks more. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just fucking can't stand her, dude. Well, coming back like, I had some concussions, and that's why Holly Holmes beat me. It's like, no, dude, you had concussions because she fucking kicked you in the head.
Yeah. Twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which it kind of sounds like Drew Gulak was just a fucking dildo. So
yeah. The thing is, I gotta say, I'm not like as up on the story as I should be because I was just driving to work and I'm like, okay, I'll listen to the fucking news, see what culture says, and then I was like, oh my god, no, I can't deal with what culture anymore, dude. It's
I like them.
No, I like him too, but it's like they're like, this is serious and he's such a fucking ball bag because he's a fucking massive predator because he maybe touched somebody's drawstrings.
Yeah,
allegedly. It's like, dude, you don't.
Yeah, I mean, look, it could have been both of those things where he didn't do it on purpose and she freaked out and he was also a fucking douchebag and had previous bullying and perhaps predatory behavior. So if she knew that with him going into it and he did it on accident, you kind of dug your own grave there. So I don't know.
Right.
It just seems like they're both not going to be in WWE anymore.
Oh,
Rousey's never going to come back. Drew probably won't ever come back.
Mm-mm.
Better out for all parties. So,
agreed.
Yeah. What else? We got anything else?
Raw.
Yeah.
Raw.
Yeah. That was first of all, the hottest storyline in Raw right now are people that have never wrestled before, and I don't even know if either of them are medically cleared yet. CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. That storyline is so damn good.
Dude, it is. It is.
Oh, it's the best. Just CM Punk on the microphone's gold. Drew McIntyre playing this fucking petulant child is gold.
Oh,
It's all gold.
I love it because they're, maybe it's just me, but I'm like, CM Punk. I mean, he seems to be a douchebag just in general,
right?
But he also he really plays it up too,
Of course,
right? And I'm like, man, he's kind of really leaning into the kind of being a douche, right? Like, telling people to chant his name, like that's LA Nice things, brother, right? Don't do that. And Drew is like definite heel, but just such a fucking hilarious heel that it's I like the fact that they're both kind of shitball heels.
Mm-hmm.
That you can root for both of them.
CM Punk is in this weird gray, like I'm the good bad guy in this story. Yeah. It's just like, which he can. When I was watching him Monday night, I'm like, man, he's really coming out with a lot of like babyface energy. Like, is this kind of like leaning toward he's gonna just become face in this whole thing, or is it just him trying to be the better of the bad guys here?
Right.
So, you also had King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring tournaments. I don't know. I think it's pretty clear. I don't want to go into it a whole lot, except the matches were fantastic. Yep. Ricochet and Isla Dragunov. Oh, that was such a good match.
Yeah.
Such a good fucking match. But I think it's pretty clear. I mean, Gunther's probably going to win that thing. And I think Tiffany Stratton's going to win the other one. I think it's pretty predictable.
Yeah.
So that's just me. I don't know.
Is that Gunther's is that like his push into?
I think so.
I mean, I think he fucking he held the title for 666 days. Which is fantastic. You should fucking use that.
Yeah.
That's a very specific number.
All right.
Can we talk about Sheamus's fucking tweet? Yeah. Oh Jesus. I gotta pull it up because I sent a screenshot from Twitter and it was like, this belongs in the deleted tweet Hall of Fame.
Oh man, it was whoa. I wonder. I'm almost wondering if they said, "Hey, tweet this," and he's like, "Okay," and then they're like, "Oh, we got a lot of heat from this." Like, yeah.
No, well, I don't know.
Shit.
It's like you should be able to make fun of fucking Hitler.
Probably you should. If you could get away with making fun of anybody, I think he should be the one person you should be able to get away with.
Yeah, no shit. Why are we fucking protecting that fucking asshole? All right, yeah, Sheamus's tweet, for those who didn't see it, an Austrian with a funny haircut has a thing for military-style coats, proclaims superiority over others, hangs out with Germans, and betrays his Italian ally. With the fucking face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love it.
Very funny tweet. Sheamus. God, Sheamus is funny.
Dude, he is. I mean, I guess, all the matches were good.
The only thing I was kind of bummed out about was that they're not televising Kofi versus Ray. It's going to be on a fucking live event.
Oh.
I'd love to see that. I would love to watch Kofi Kingston versus Rey Mysterio.
Oh, it's going to be great.
It's going to be awesome, and nobody's going to fucking see it because it's on a fucking house show, goddammit.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Sami Zayn.
Yeah? That's an interesting, I think this is one of the cases where they're doing a triple threat match because they don't really know what to do.
Give it to Gable.
That's what I'm saying. But
yeah,
I think it would just be, why is Bronson Reed involved so much? You know what I'm saying? Like is he
have Bronson Reed win it? Keep it for
why not
60 days?
Yeah,
he doesn't have to be the fucking champ forever.
Yeah. I just kind of like the feud. I mean, you could have a one-on-one feud with Sammy versus Gable, like a proper feud, and give it to Gable that way. I don't know. There's a lot going on with that storyline, and a lot of it's kind of like it's almost too much. You've got the storyline with Sammy versus Gable for a while now. Like you could do a lot of shit with it. I don't know, but yeah.
I don't know how I feel. Like 2 or 3 weeks removed from the heel turn from Gable. I don't really know how I feel about it. I feel like you could have had a little bit more interesting, unless we're just setting up for the Gable Otis, which
okay.
Fine. You know what?
Absolutely, I'll take it.
If you told me that I'm just gonna have to watch Chad Gable kind of fucking eat shit for a year, but the payoff is that I'll get to see Chad Gable and Otis at WrestleMania.
Fine.
Which is weird because that doesn't seem like, a WrestleMania match, but it is.
It is.
It is. It could be. Could be big.
Yeah. We've got almost a full year to do the a long-term story time with that one. So, I don't know.
I think Sami Zayn is just going to be a forever fucking babyface.
I think it's hard to make him a heel now, which is fine.
That fucking song.
Yeah.
You know, like, how are you supposed to be like, oh, here comes the bad guy? Well. Yeah, dude. No.
Yeah.
That.
What else we got?
I don't know. You got any other sticky notes?
No, that's what I had. That was like a perfect little breeze through of everything. About a half hour.
Yeah.
Good episode. Good time little episode.
Saudi show's coming up in a couple of weeks, but we'll discuss that next week. Or the week after. One of the two.
Yeah. King and Queen of the Ring. Which
yep.
I'm glad,
that is the Saudi show.
Yeah, which I'm glad they're trying to make that a big deal again. Because the last couple of years it's been kind of meh.
Yeah. Ooh, it is perfect time to go. The fucking demons are upstairs, fucking screeching. Hopefully you can't hear. I don't know how good this microphone is at blocking shit out, but
I can hear it.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah. So I think that's it, man.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Tell us how you like the episode. See you next week.
Yeah. All right. Big kiss. Goodbye.